Tastemaking involves getting your tunes to cutting-edge DJs to get a reaction and gain support for your music. Other DJs often hear new music via these shows, so their support can be invaluable when breaking a new record. Come on the road with me while I go in search of some fresh material for my record box. Well, you know, it's all about the Radio 1 show, which happens each and every Wednesday night with myself. That's called One Music with Russ Kwame. Get to know that one from early. Braps. So good, man. You know, to be a radio DJ in these times, especially doing what I'm doing, you've got to keep a close contact with the streets, you know what I mean? You've got to be involved. I like to get very personal with the production and the stuff, coming from a music production background myself. So it's all about hitting those studios, picking up the real music before anyone else gets it, and I'm talking straight out of the mixing desk, you know what I mean? I like to be future with it like that and just know everything that's going on in the game. So right now I'm going to go and check a spa down the road. It goes by the name of Sweetie Irie. It's got a production outfit called the Hood Rats, which is proper tearing up the place at the moment. And there's a couple of exclusives I want off him. I want him to do me a little dub plate of one of his classic tunes as well. So I'm going to go and line up all that. He's waiting for me now, so I've kind of like pushed a little bit for time. But that's a day in the life, man. You just got to hit the road, represent, make contact with the people. I feel that's very important, because coming from my background, when I was in the game, it was really hard to get close to like DJs who took an actual interest in your stuff, you know what I mean? Most you'd be able to do is like maybe leave them a message on an answer phone or something like that. But I try and, you know, maintain that link, keep a close contact and keep it moving forward that way.
I think that being able to bring Ras Kwame on board, we hope is going to be quite an important thing for both the listeners to Radio 1, but also British black music makers.
What can I say about the homegrown thing? It's the most crucial aspect of the game, as far as I'm concerned right now, because I support UK music primarily. I got into the game as a radio DJ via an opportunity with One Extra BBC. That's bbc.co.uk/1extra. I present a show on that station since the station launched 2-3 years ago, called 100% Homegrown, which is on Sunday nights from 5 to 7 p.m. at the moment.
I think that shows that are specifically put on radio to play demos and encourage new music are absolutely brilliant. There are there are websites like at BBC. We have a website all about new music and demos, and people can log on and listen to these demos as well and give their responses. That is where you should be when you're starting out. Never close that door. You'd be surprised. You know, there's nothing more encouraging for you than you submitting a demo to something like the Radio 1 site, you know, One Music, or where they you know, promote new music, and you get response from people who don't know you, who have listened to it and said, I like that. That's the most encouraging thing that can happen. You know, marry that with me going, you know, that's not ready, or picking it to pieces. That's not encouraging you. You know, I can pick anything to pieces. Trust me, you know what I mean? Because I'm so used to shiny finished product, ready to rock and roll. And I'm so used to leaving so much of that shiny finished product aside because I can't fit it in my show. How are you going to leapfrog that with your demo? You're not going to leapfrog it. So shows like Ras Kwame and all the homegrown stuff are perfect. And that's where you should be aiming initially, you know.
Let me make this clear from early. I'm not on a policy where I kind of like hate or anything like that. I love American music. I came up on that stuff. I just think it's really time that in the UK, in this multi-million-dollar kind of like industry, people from the ends that want to get into the music game have an equal opportunity at trying to get a career in this. I feel it's really important.
Choice FM has this initiative called Choice UK Cuts, which is our way of supporting up-and-coming UK talent. It's not about having a record deal, it's not about being signed or anything like that. We're generally looking for people who are making music in their bedroom with their mates to be able to send us a CD of their material. We will listen to it. If we think it's right for the choice and it's good enough to play on the radio station, we'll play it. The one thing I would say is that I get a lot of CDs that are really badly packaged. They don't have any phone details on them. It's just scruffy handwritten letters. It's like if you go for a job. If you apply for a job and they say send your CV and you don't write it on an old piece of paper, screw it up and then put it in the post, you actually type it out and it looks neat. It's the same thing with the demos. We look for the demos, you know, you want stuff to be well presented firstly.
Now, I've also had the experience of owning a record store. So I've been on both sides of the counter. I've been as a DJ buying to play in nightclubs, so that kind of like gives you an inclination as to what people want to hear when they're out. I've also been on the other side of the counter selling. you know, as a proprietor of a store trying to push my product. So that kind of like gives me like an inkling into the way the industry works in terms of distribution, promotion, press. You know, I've had all that kind of experience. So I think I'm kind of like well qualified still to be doing what I do and repping this homegrown flavor to the fullest. So that's what's going on, man. We're reaching down to Sweetie Irie studio right now to get that good homegrown product. And if I get something very heavy, in fact I know I'm going to get something heavy. I heard it over the phone already. I know it's going to be big, and that's going to be flashing on Radio 1 tonight, yo. So we're up to the time like that. I'm on air in about 5 hours time. It's coming up to 6 o'clock now. So we're pushing, keep it moving right to the very last drop, man. If you hit me with a big tune like 9 o'clock and it's tough enough, I'll take something off and put you on. But your tune's got to be proper heavyweight to get that kind of moves going on. It's Ross Quizon, you know what I mean? I'm representing this UK flavor, and that's it. One of the most important tools of any job within any industry is the contacts you have and the relationships you build with these contacts. Always remember that who you meet on the way up, you see on the way down. This year's T-Boy could be next year's chairman, and if you're gonna have a long-term career, you're gonna have to build long-term healthy relationships. Reaching up to see the hood rats, see what's going on. There's some brand new flavour to represent the UK tonight, as one does, you get me? Introduce you to the real big man, the man like Sweetie Irie, the girls them file and diary. If you know your UK things, you know, so this guy's an imperial Irish superstar. You know what I mean? Representing every time. Well on, Sweetie.
Yeah.
Honor for the love still, man. So what's up, bro?
I got some bits for you, cuz.
Alright.
The gorillas thing you wanted.
Yo, I'm the big man Russ Kwame.
You have to do the edit.
Yo, Russ, call the soldier and all the army. I told you, it's another one of those fucking classics. Yo, no, no. It's a Russ Kwame thing.
Yeah, when I come up with a new tune, where I just get all the DJs, do specials, because DJs love their name in tunes. So you put their name in a tune, they're playing that for you straight up and down. So big up the crew that want to get big up your tunes. Make sure you do dub plate specials, yeah, for every single DJ, everyone. You know what I mean? So that's the first step, and you got to be careful as well, because a lot of DJs have got egos, and some DJs are bigger than others. Some DJs you got to keep sweet. So certain DJs you have to give before certain other DJs. So there's a bit of politics. You will learn that as you go along. But the main thing is just dub plate specials. Give it to as much DJs as possible. And if you're an artist yourself, just get out there, go to the raves, like promote the lyrics. You know what I mean? Get on the tape packs. You know what I mean? And just get out there. But more importantly, it's the DJs, because the DJs is what's gonna bust your tune for you. So that's the first step.
Ratty is from the street, designed to make you move your feet. Feel my motion, feel my motion.
Let me tell you lot something about the game, all you young butt DJs coming out. This is why you need to represent this UK thing, you get me? Because you can come to places like this, touch fists with people, real people from the ends. Can you holler at Jay-Z? No, don't front. You can holler at Sweetie, you can holler at Wiley, you can holler at Dizzy, you can holler at the local artists. So please, get your dub plates stacked up, let's have sound clashes, let's get this thing going on. Let's hype up the scene. That's what I'm dealing with, you know what I mean? I want everybody to just get behind this UK thing and can all push the thing forward, you know what I mean? Let's bring it on a dub plate level. We'll hype up our own ends. No disrespect to no one from nowhere else, but it's all about the UK, you know what I mean? All right.
To win this, the shaka can sway. If you're perfect, that's your one, don't get spray. We have a fit, they put that come right high. You don't know. This is how we play, yeah. To win this, the shaka can sway, yeah. Hey, we're fighting a play. Who's that?
Yes, people, that's what I'm talking about, putting in work live and direct. I got at least 2 tunes on this CD that are definitely going to get bumped on the Radio 1 show tonight. One music with Russ Kwame, that's big, representing the sound of the UK, you don't know. So it's all about making contact with them important people, producers, artists, whatever, man, people in the game. Link them, touch hand, do whatever you have to do, but do the work. It's righteous. It's Russ Kwame, the homegrown lion. I'm in the building tonight, Radio 1, tune in, everything's proper around there, so.
I swear this kid's mouth is like a Uzi loaded.
I get head like lies do. I'm the nigga that you gotta be nice to. After torch, you can squeeze like vice do. Never run from a pussy like mine.